Okay, so it is September 2nd. It is Labor Day, so happy Labor Day. And I am starting with a simple meal. And this is something that you could make for dinner or a late meal if you want to. You could make it for lunch if you want to as well, because if this was made at a school, it would be served at lunch. And it's like a spinoff of meat pot pie. The reason I say meat is because sometimes I use chicken, sometimes I use turkey, but today I'm using ground beef. This meal is under $10 and it can feed 4 people. That being said, it could probably feed more, but I'm going to give you the exact ingredients and show you exact what it is. First thing you're going to need is a pound of beef. I used 90 for the, oh, that's hot. I used 90 for the beef, and the noise you hear in the background is my dishwasher. So you ground the beef, you drain the oil. Once you drain the oil, you're going to add 8.5 ounces of diced peas and carrots. And like I said, this is a meal under $10. So if you do not know how to cook, this is something you're going to want to cook. The second thing you're going to need is 2 12-ounce containers of gravy. As you can see, I did do all my shopping yet again at Walmart. You can get this all at Walmart, and it will be under $10. I had to go grab a spoon, so here you go. You dump in 1 container of gravy. Then you can dump in the second container of gravy. Hopefully you saw that. Once both containers of gravy are in, you're going to mix it all together. The peas, the carrots, the ground beef, and the gravy. Now, if you want to make your own gravy, I have a recipe for that, but I'm not going to be posting that for a long time from now. So you can make your own gravy. I'm just making meals for under $10 that will feed a family of 4. And you can make this even if you cannot cook. Once it is all mixed in, just like I have it here, all mixed in, what you're going to do is bring it back to the stovetop. Okay, so once you get it to the stovetop, as you can see, I have a I don't have a, I have an electric stove, and that's some of the grease from me cooking it earlier. You're going to want to preheat your oven to 425 so you can make tater tots. If your family does not like tater tots, you can make mashed potatoes. If your family doesn't like mashed potatoes or tater tots, you can use regular French fries, but just realize the consistency and small width of French fries is going to change the weight when this is added on top. So you put these in the oven once the temperature reaches 425, and you put these in the oven for 25 minutes. So I put the tater tots in the oven, and right here, as you can see, is the gravy, meat, potatoes, and carrots and peas, because the potatoes are in the oven. You can also use regular potatoes and dice them up. Oh, I got beef on the stove. I need to clean that. All right, I'll clean it up in a second. And then once you get that, you're going to want to simmer this the whole time that your tater tots are in the oven. And then once this is all done in 25 minutes, I'll show you the outcome. I forgot to say it, and I did clean the stove, so don't worry, there's no grease on the stove now. But I did forget to say it, that you're going to want to put a lid on this when you simmer it. If you don't know, just in case, after you put the lid on, simmer can be up to 2. Some people on their electric stove have a simmer setting or a low setting, so it's going to be between low and 2, or whatever your numbers are. So it's going to be a very low setting, okay? And you're going to do that for the whole 25 minutes that the tater tots are cooking in the oven. The reason I didn't cook a lot of tater tots, usually I would cook the whole bag for 4 people, is because there are not 4 people in my house and I don't want to waste food. Having extra of this is going to be okay for me, because I can either can it because I have a pressure cooker, or I can give some to another household that will eat this. Okay, so this has been simmering for 8 minutes on my end, and as you can see, I added the rest of the gravy that was in those jars. So I don't want to get slaughtered. I already added salt, pepper, and I'm also going to add some hamburger seasoning, because that's what I do. But I did add salt, pepper, and now I'm adding hamburger seasoning, and that's all I'm going to add to it. Oh, I did add garlic. I added freshly minced garlic, and once I mix all that in, those are my seasonings. Now, if you want to choose other seasonings, that is okay. That is up to you. And like I said, oh look, I didn't got seasoning on the stove. I gotta clean that up. Like I said, this is a 10-minute meal, and it's going to be your own, so make of it what you make of it. Baby, you need something? All right. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes, and as you can see, the tater tots have been cooked. They are crunchy, and what we're going to do after that is we're going to plate them, and then we're going to put a nice ladle full of the beef bowl onto the beef mixture onto the tater tots. Now, if you want, you do not have to, because we don't in this house, but we have the cheese to do it. You can add cheese. You can add whatever cheese you like, whether it be cheddar or like cheddar mix, 3 cheese, or whatever cheese you like. If you like American, go for it. And I am going to be back with a bowl of tater tots, and I'm going to add the mixture on top for you. Hold on. Okay, so this is a bowl of 20 to 25 tater tots. I'm using a plastic bowl because, like I said, that I have kids, and I do have regular dinnerware, and one of them has just knocked over the mop, so this is going to be fun. But the mop doesn't have anything in the bucket, so please pick that up. So we're going to oh, as you can see, I have my bamboo cutting board. So here's my ladle. I have a nice set of silicone stuff. So here's my ladle. Here's 1, pour on, and then I'm going to put 2, and that's it. That's what it's going to look like. Now, if you want to add cheese, you can add cheese. If you don't, you stick here, and now you have meat, potatoes, and the peas and carrots. And potatoes are vegetables. The meat is the meat group. So you're getting all the meat food groups that you need to get, and that's how this is. If you want to serve this with a side of like Texas toast, you can do that. If you want to have a dessert with this, sliced apples would be perfect, because you don't want anything too heavy because of the amount of gravy that is in that. And that is how we're going to be setting the month of September off, making easy meals for people who cannot cook, or young children who would like to cook, who are over 12 or have adult supervision and want to cook a meal for their first time, and get behind the aprons and start making meals for their family. So this is going to be one of them. It's beef bowl. If you use ground turkey or ground chicken, it's chicken bowl. If you use ground turkey, it's turkey bowl. And we're gonna have fun this month, all right? We're also gonna learn how to cook stuff for Thanksgiving too. So please stay tuned.